Okay, more elves. Let's see what we can do about them. Do you have a tree, Wolfbane Sons? Yes you do. You have 12 players. You have 2 agility 5 linemen and 1 movement 9. Okay. 771. You have 1. You're still doing the 1 reroll build. Okay. And no mighty blow. But your tree does have block guard. I agree. Tree not being on top is heresy. We're buying a wizard. Oh, they have a leader? That's still, like... See, I'm not paying attention to the... I missed the leader. I'm still, like... If I had a leader, I'd probably still want to. But then again, I don't play Wood Elves that much. So, like... Because I always look at it and like, ooh, maybe I want to leap in with a War Dancer. And, you know... You probably don't. Actually, this is what I want to drink right now. Okay, so they're doing that setup. No, they're not. Or are they? Okay, that piece has the leader. I mean, that piece is not going to be there. Oh, I can do that if I want. The big question here is, do I try and score quickly or not? I don't think I do. Because I'm pretty sure I can just like ignore the tree. And then we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of you. You want to score. You also want to score. Do you have... Is there a kick piece here? I don't think there is. No. There's not. Did Flipmo die? Yes. Okay, that's... I think... Dimmy is one of our line rats, so we got the better end of that trade. Yup. Who has the... Oh, I have the fame. Oh, because my fan factor went up again. Not what I want. Much more akin to what I want. Oh, wait a minute. No, that doesn't matter. Patterson, can you just please stop doing that? I guess he just gets to be punched by a tree now. Oh right, the other War Dancer is KO'd already. We got rid of him, so we should probably try and foul this War Dancer if we can. It's just that we had... You shouldn't be doing this, but... So, we started with a skull both down, into a push pow, into a skull both down again. And then our armor snake eyed. And theirs was a 6. So. Did you like... So, the main reason I took the Rat Ogre is because I wanted a different build at the start. And the idea was always, like, if the Rat Ogre doesn't get anything interesting, we can always get rid of it. The problem is that the first thing the Rat Ogre got was block, which means that now we have a Rat Ogre with block, which is infinitely better than a Rat Ogre without block. The problem is that the Rat Ogre keeps rolling dub skulls rather than, you know, dub both downs. So he's still a liability, he's just like... On paper, he's much less of a liability. If that makes sense. The plan here, by the way, was of course to block the side, and then the Rat Ogre could get away from the tree. Now he's just gonna take a punch instead. Okay. There are some games where he's done great work. It's just that he's not doing enough. Okay, that's... Why are you doing that? Oh, this is... Wait, this is... for some reason I thought this was a catcher, and it's not. Cool. Enjoy that. Here we go! 336 views might be the most I've ever seen on Blood Bowl. Are you the godfather of Blood Bowl streamers? I mean, you say it as a joke, but yes. And I don't, like, no, but I've been doing it for the longest. And also, we're on a pretty decent run. That's my humble brag of the day out of the way. Okay, so unfortunately we're still not injuring the Wood Elves. Which, I'll be honest, stinks a bit. The tree didn't take root, which makes me sad. Let's see what they do here. Because this is... I can blitz the tree now with the Rat Ogre, and it will be... I'll get 2 dice on it. Okay. Wait, are we... Nope. That means they're up 1, which is bad. I really want to get more out of my turns than I'm getting at the moment. And it's an extra big problem now that we're stuck on the... Well, we're not necessarily... Like, we can... The pieces we have committed on the tree are, like, okay-ish. But I want to... I need... Jess needs to do things. We'll see if that's true. Let's see, yeah. Okay, so they're gonna... This guy's gonna... No, you can't. You've already blitzed. Why are you here? Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay, so... If I were to murder that, that'd be really sweet. As in good, but I don't think that's very reliable. So what do I want? No, I have to go this way. Because if I go the other way, it you can not use stand firm, and I'll end up over here, and it'll be a lot worse. So I don't need to be that far over. I can just be like here. That's fine. Behold Corn! 39 month, thanks so much. Welcome back to subscribers. Okay, so we're not in a great position, but we have managed to knock the tree down. We have 3 rerolls, and it's only been 3 turns. We want to score on turn 8 anyways, so it's also not horrible. There's gonna come a turn where I do get to block one of these guys, and they will get KO'd or something. Okay. No, that's not nice. Oh, but it's also blocked. Oh, wait, they have a... Oh, shit. I didn't realize they put the armor value 6 piece in. Does that change things? Yes, I should have blitzed that sooner with, like, this guy over here. I wasn't... Fuck. Okay, so that's the... Oh, the tree failed to stand up. I was not paying attention to that, I think. Didn't take rope, but failed to stand up. Yep. Okay. Okay, and this guy's gonna block here. And they got it. So what happens? Okay, we're fine, but that's not great. This guy's probably gonna dodge out over here. Holy... What the... Okay. Okay, we did not get rid of it. Okay, all of this is real bad. I don't have a good way of dealing with this. Could do that, and just to get the pass up here. But there are a bunch of... I don't like that either. Okay. Holy shit. This is not good enough. Everything's garbage. It's like I've forgotten how to play against elves, I think is the issue. I think that's what's going on. It's not like I'm literally relying on A, not horrible scatters, and B, blodge. Two things that, at least for today, have failed me horribly, and I should know not to rely on, because it's not, for lack of a better term, reliable. So, like... But then again, because I had that gut runner so far back, maybe I should have tried to cage up instead. Maybe that would have been better, but they're just gonna dodge in and steal the ball from me. We'll see what happens, because it's gonna scatter something fierce here. And it's probably gonna scatter. This guy's gonna pick it up and pass to that. Yep. Oh, that's... Okay, that's... No, that's really bad. Because that's just that guy picking it up instead. So that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Pass to here, and then they run and score. Fuck me. This is... I need to get my shit together. Yeah. Well. Yep. So it's not, I mean, it's okay, that's good, but this is not worth it, because that was a 3+, 2+, and if you're gonna do two 2+ rolls to get it, it's not worth the reroll. It still worked out, but it's not worth the reroll. Okay, so let's see if this guy's going to stall it out and just run in and score. Because you could make some arguments for stalling it out here, because it's going to eat one of my turns. Because if he goes to stand here, I can only reach with this guy. But no. That's... Oh well. Like, this is what happens when... Like, I could have played that better, and I guess that's the... frustrating bit. No one came back. No, and of course to add insult to injury, if I'd bought a babe instead, they would have been back. But it's fine. So I think the theory is still the same. Here, I think we want to do No. Do we want to... We might want to go for this guy instead, just to try and get rid of him. Oh, well, we can't do that now because they're protecting. Actually, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sure we can. Cool. Hi, Thursday. Or do we go for the... No, we go for that. Thursday, what are you on about? I can hear you meowing up a storm. What are you on about? Hi. You don't have a babe against Wood Elves? That's also very true, but that's not how this game has played out so far. Oops. Okay, give me a POW or something. Nope. It's too early to... Thursday, I don't... This cat. Oh boy, everything's falling apart. Let's see, who... Right, so we do that. Put this piece here. Try and pick the ball up. And then we have to look and see how far... Okay, we can go stand like here. Okay, we're gonna do this because I want to get away from the tree. Fireball and hope for injuries. They're not grouped up enough for that. And no, we want to use our fireball to steal the ball so that we can win. Also, don't tell anyone, but this guy's in scoring range right now. They probably notice it, but also I don't want to score right now, I don't think. I could have waited with the blitz for after the pickup, and that might have been the correct move. They're going to try and surf my gutter on that. They're most likely going to succeed in doing so. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, then sure. Yeah, they're going to surf that. I mean, that's also like, I keep being like, oh no, that's just a good play, and I should have recognized that, and that's why I'm annoyed, because I think normally I would have recognized that. I'm being slightly tilted at the moment, and it kind of sucks. Oh, Shornage stays on the pitch apparently. This might mean I have to score. What does that do for me? Gives me... Can I stop them scoring in 3 turns? No, I can't. I can't. I don't think I can score right now. Okay, and that guy's not going to follow up. Just going to push him over there and then stay put. But the problem... okay. Like, this guy can just run through, so that's no problem. See if we can get over there. Cool. Once again, I just want to point out that this game is not this hard. But this is a tricky game. Like, it's... I have a hard time figuring... And maybe that's... You know what? Maybe that's the issue here. I went on offense, and if I don't want to score quickly, it's hard to do things well. I have 2 pieces in scoring position right now. We'll see if I can get more. Probably not. Like, realistically... It's handoff to this guy and him just running through everything. This one is at least... Oh no, to surf this you have to come in this way. So you have to blitz that and go stand here. So, we'll see how this goes. That worked out for him. Okay. No, so shouldn't have been... Well, no, shouldn't have been there. Anyways, like, the tree's getting too much space. I need to stop basing the tree, like, at all. It's not worth it. See, how far can you get? Okay, you can. That's fine. Oh no, you have plus movement. I wasn't paying attention to that. Fuck me! I'm so... I need to be better than this. Yeah, like, this is not okay. I need to be better than this. fuck's sake. I need, yeah, I keep repeating stuff, but in case you haven't noticed, I need to be better than this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. This is all going to be very dependent on if Hudderson moves or not. Oh. Oh, I forgot that it's blockhead. Fuck. Okay, all of this is real bad. That's the same as going 1, 2, yeah. No, you need to pick it up. Thank you. Oh, that's not very good. What? I have to do that. Fuck me, that's not good enough. But it's turn 7. I can't protect. Do 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 do. I should not have been allowed to do that. I'm blowing into the mic again. Fuck me. Like the. And they got their War Dancer back. We got one guy back. That's not good enough. We need more. Actually, no. You want to be here. So they have 2 turns. They can easily score in 2 turns, especially with all of this, plus agility. They're down to. They've got 10 pieces. but so do we, I think. 3. No, they have 11. They have a spare. At least I think they do. 3, 6. Yeah. I have just, like, I have this... My whole body's just feeling, like, frustrated, and that's not conducive to playing good Blood Bowl, because I'm, like... I feel like the last few turns, I've not played well. I've just, you know, gone through the motions, kind of. I haven't decided in advance, kind of, what I wanted to do. I'm just, you know, blocking things and hoping that I can knock something down. And I think I need to focus more on, like, okay, do I want to get, like, what's more important to get rid of here? The agility 5 pieces, or like the ward answers? Like, now that this ward answer is back, this ward answer is strip ball, so it's important to get rid of that, but is it that important? I don't know. Let's see, do we want to go deep or do we want to go short? I think we want to go short, because otherwise we have no chance of reaching it. Cool. So that guy's going to hold on to the ball. Nope. I am going to hold on to the ball. Okay, here's the thing. Normally, I think I'd love to I cannot. I could get a 3-die with this, but I'd rather. I think I'd much rather use this. No. Go stand here. See if you want to move here. Nope. Now you try and grab it. Now this guy is of course on the wrong side because I wasn't paying attention. But because this guy didn't get stunned by this, they're gonna have a guard piece here regardless, so it matters less. But flip side, it would have been better if that guy held onto the ball because he's got block rather than wrestle. But flip side, they have wrestle pieces as well, so that's less of an issue. Is the mic sensitive enough to go above you? I mean, I can, but I don't like having mics hanging from the ceiling because it looks bad. This is nicer. Because if I have a microphone hanging like this, I have to have it close by. That's the same issue, and if I have it further away, it's going to pick up more of the room, and you're going to hear a lot more of my computer fan and a bunch of other stuff. It's okay to blow on the mic. Come on, you could have given me something. Okay, that's something. Well, fuck me. Okay, the fact that we're holding on to the ball means that we might win this one. The big question now is, do I try and use the wizard here? And we'll see that at the end of the turn, I think. It's going to depend on how much stuff we need to clear. So that's definitely making it harder. Because I think if I lightning bolt this, then move this over here, as it stands now, I can block here and push this away, and I have a free run. I don't. Oh, but I can still get that by doing that. So in that case, yes, I should use the lightning bolt here. Okay, that failed. Okay, so for those keeping track at home, we snake eye that, but since we sneakily used it on the lightning bolt first, it's less of an issue. Holy shit, we got him! Okay, and the Apo that, so their Apo is gone. And now the question is, do I do this? I think the answer is yes. Holy shit, Hutterson moved. Where do you want to go? Actually, if they're smart, yeah. Okay. Okay, so that means we can go this way if we want. Because it's going to be... I don't like going through here anymore. Also, this is... We get to hang out over here. Do I dare to do this now? The answer is yes. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not against, like, failing. It's just that it'd be nice if it wasn't always once. Right? I feel like that'd be nice. How many ones did I roll that turn? Okay, so we started with 2 ones, then we rolled a 6. Then so we started with 2 ones, then we rolled a 6. Then we actually rolled really high, which was nice. And then Hutterson rolled a 4. And then we failed to knock down the War Dancer on 4 dice, which admittedly is something it's, we probably would. Then we rolled a 1, then we rolled a 6, and then we rolled a 1 again. So I think, like, good news here is that their plus agility piece is here. Okay, that's bad news. So now they're essentially just safe, I think. Now this is not... Because this guy's got catch as well, so... Wait, hang on. Why are you doing it that way? Oh, because you don't have a reroll. Right, okay, then that makes more sense. Okay. So they also, they fail on a 1 as well. And that's why they want to use that's why they wanted to use this. Okay, so that's... Okay, no, they rolled a 4 and a 1, and then both of these have rerolls, so it should be fine. Oh, nope! Wait, what happened? Oh, I rolled a 1, they rolled a 1, and then they rolled 6s. Fuck me! Stop it! And now I'm out of a wizard too. I didn't need to do that dodge. I think he did. Because otherwise he'd have to do GFIs. Okay. Stay out, please. Thank you. Okay. So... they have a full team. We have a full team. No. We're gonna keep this. The gutter was not in the way of the diagonal? Oh yeah, you're right. No, he wasn't. Yeah, I don't... But what did he dodge then? Wait, what was actually rolled here? Yeah, so they rolled a dodge for something. What did they... Oh well, never mind. Okay, so this is real bad. We lost the first half. We don't have a wizard because, well, it didn't work. And we went from probably winning it to almost 100% losing it. Unless we keep getting blitzes, I guess. Okay. I'll stick you in here. Okay. Do I dare? No, I don't. I don't dare. Holy shit, okay. Wait a minute. Can I... Oh yeah, I'm a fast rat. I can. Roll the 1. But we rolled a 2 on the reroll. So I, rather than fail a 1 in 36, I failed a 1 in 9. So this should be pretty securable, but at least it's more annoying and difficult to deal with. Which gives us opportunities. It's also nice to have this here. And I mean, it worked out, but that's a bit of an odd choice because that guy wasn't doing anything right there. They could have just used this guy and then have this guy pick it up and move it over here. And then, which is probably what they should do. And then they could have handed it off to this guy and blitzed here, and both of these guys could have run away. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what their plan is here. Wait, what? Okay. Are you move bus? No, so why did you do that rather than this? You're equally bad at it. I'm so confused. Like, I'm missing something. What am I missing? Okay. Does anyone understand why that happened? Like, okay, stand up. No, you rolled a... Haha! You rolled a 1. My plan worked. Okay, okay, so that worked. did I have? I got 10. I think we're even the pitch. So both of these are 1 dice here. So that's why they're happening. That's a catcher. This is a gut runner. This is mainly here so that this guy can't do a handoff here. If they just want to run away. But they seem very committed to blocking me a lot more than I'm expecting. Because I would have played this when I overextended on this side and the scatter went as well as it did. I would have taken the opportunity to move the ball down here and score in the next turn, so it's 3-1. Because then I've won. And right now, like, it's a bit tricky for them. Not very, because they don't roll double pushes, and I really need them to. Or, you know, both down would also work. So why are you moving down now? And why are you moving down this side when there's like everyone's here? I need to do stupid shit again, and I hate it when I need to do stupid shit. The big question is if... yeah. Okay, that's a 1, but then they succeeded, so that's fine. No, you're supposed to do double ones. Stop dying! No. I think this is... okay, they rolled a shit ton of 1s. It's just that they then don't... wait a minute. There's a... no, there's nothing here. Okay. Fine. Do you want to stand up? No, I wouldn't either. But we got rid of the 1, so that's nice. Okay. How do I do, like... no, there's no, like, I don't do that. Are you in scoring range? No, you're, okay. That kind of changes things a bit. It's not worth doing that. Oh, wait, that's you. Cool. Wow. Okay, well, hello. I can get to here. Is that good enough? If you get to... Okay, let's see how far we get. Look at us go. Because this is a... Yeah, that's a catcher. So this guy has a 2-die here. But that leaves this guy in the back if they want to do that. So maybe we have a chance next turn. Still feel like all my dudes are gone, but they're here. Are you in scoring range? Yes, you are. Okay, so that's the trick. Wait. Okay. You're gonna put... I don't understand my opponent. And I think that's part of the thing. Like, sure, that's a blodge piece blitzing something that just has dodge. But have you seen my dice? Like, I would never dare to do that. It's looking very much like an agility 5 or a 5+ dodge 2-die uphill coming in hot after this turn, because they have to dodge all of these guys out now. Oh, you... How... Actually... This doesn't change. This is still the same. It's just that... I would like this to stop happening. Haha, I got rid of it too. Okay. We're gonna do this because I have like one shot at this. Yeah, we're gonna stay put. Okay. I forgot that it was blockhead. He rolled a 1. What did you roll? You rolled a 2. I mean, you know what? I will give Nuffle credit for. I was complaining about me not being able to do it. Me being okay with failing. It was just tiresome that it was always 1s, and now it's 1s and 2s. But I'm also like, I'm clearly losing. Well. Okay, my opponent's not playing to win. Like, my opponent should be scoring here. Because if my opponent scores, then I need to score twice, and I don't have a wizard. So I can't really do that. So this is a pretty big... I would argue is a pretty big misplay. I don't think my opponent's going to get punished for it, though. And also, like, I can see why they're doing it. I just don't think this is the smart way of doing things. Because I'd much rather be up 2-0 than hold on to the ball and be up 1 touchdown. Because, like, they're also playing against rats. We can move the ball really quickly if we need to. Unfortunately, it's really hard to do when... Oh, are you gonna knock yourself down so you're free? Or no? You are. No, right. It doesn't matter because you have block. It's like... I don't understand this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to get this Gatronda down here too. And get ejected? Nope. Okay, let's see here then. Oh, that's... You're not... Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to, I'm tired of Hutcherson not standing up, so we are gonna do this. Oh, now you rolled a 6. Of course you did. Yeah, so that doesn't work, and then you're gonna go here, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna get 5 dice to knock this down. Okay, that's the wrong way to go. As in, I don't think they should be doing that. You're gonna go over here. You're gonna go stand over there. You are gonna dodge out. Thank you. And you are gonna go stand here. No, what was I? There's nothing to rage reroll here. Oh, are you talking about this? I didn't expect that to work. I only did it because I wanted the rat ogre to stand up. I mean, I guess the counter argument here, right, to not scoring is that they've identified that I have essentially a one-turner. So they're worried that, oh, if I stop, I can score in 1 turn and then try and steal the ball again. And admittedly, so far when we've had kickoffs, they've had blitzes. But I've never been able to capitalize on a blitz for a bunch of different reasons. This means they have to foul the gutter runner again, which is a very weird choice. Like, if they don't... And then this guy steals it. Okay, stop stealing all of my pals. Actually, It's fine. I just want, give me... Start rolling ones. I think that's better. Just do that and I'll be happy. Okay, let's see for the foul here. We might go here, but that's... It's not as good. Okay, roll double twos. Okay, Blockhead's injured. He's badly hurt. Which, admittedly, is, you know, can't really expect anything else from these guys. Not really. Okay, let's see how far we get. Oh shit, we got far enough. But we didn't roll high enough. Shit, we knocked it down. That took forever. And it didn't even matter. Okay, cool. So they can just score now and then we're kind of boned. No, well... Okay, we have a very, very slim chance of tying again. I could have fouled the downs there. I don't think it's worth it. Because, once again, I'm rolling horribly and my opponent is not. And while that is just superstition, I'd much rather have this piece here than have this guy be stunned. Because, yeah, that's forcing the score. Which, admittedly, is probably something I don't necessarily want. Please come back. Thank you. Okay, and they also came back, which is... That's what it is. Okay, let's see what they do. We're gonna try and one turn this. Yeah, like all we have left strategy-wise is one turn, and then steal and score. Because that's the 3 turns we have left. Let's see. Does it matter which side I do it? Yes, it does, because there's no tackle here, so I want to do it from this side. Okay. We're not letting you do it. actually. Do you have a kick piece? No, and also we can pass. That has to happen. You need to be here. Let's see, that's currently a 1 die. Do you need to? You do not need to go more than that. But it's like nice if you do. But that's fine because I can run either of these up and go stand in this square. Okay, now I don't need to do that, so... So I'm not even gonna try. Wow, that is that's like not good enough. Oh, actually that's not true. I still have options. Okay, let's start with the obvious here. Yeah, so that's good enough. Can I get you around here? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not really. Okay, come on. Murder it. Okay. No murdering took place. There is... I am not gonna let Hutcherson eat that. Why the follow? Because I wanted to run through that square. You have to open your replays in Blood Bowl, in BB2 Replayer for them to show up. Wasn't there... I'm not sure I follow. There was a piece behind the tree. Hey, Igantino's 53 month. Thanks so much. Okay, so we need a third blitz, and we need us holding it at the end of the turn this time around. I'm just happy that we did not roll, you know, we actually made those GFIs. Also, its Charizard is almost at shore feet. Which is pretty insane. But this is still, like, this is still a problem. I mean, we're not necessarily great at knocking them down, but we're not, like... If they can do it, I need to be able to do it too. Because... Okay, are we... That's also okay, actually. If we see a cage, I think this is Hutterson, like, dodging into it. Remember, they don't have to score here to win. So, while it's smart to blitz this down, it's going to depend on, you know. Yeah, that guy shouldn't have been there. But it's fine. Nothing bad will happen. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hey, we got, no. we get another move busted rat. After we just murdered one of them, kicked one of them. Okay, let's see, how do we... Well, it's, like, it's too early to judge here. We have to see what happens with the ball. Because they kind of need to snake eye it if they want, if I'm gonna have any chance of doing anything. Oh, they're gonna reroll it because they have 2 rerolls. And there will be 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That seems very dangerous. Wait, can I run around this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I can. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna take it a tiny bit easier than that. Okay. You know what? Stay put. I'm not willing to risk anymore. Hello. Would you like to go over here? Sweet. This is mainly here to cut this corner, so that this guy doesn't work that way. In that case, what's your movement? Yeah, it's still 2. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So, I need them to roll really poorly. And then we can possibly tie this. Is 9.5k the maximum amount of bits? Nope. I don't think there is a maximum amount of bits. I'm super impressed that the rat ogre actually moved. Like, there are 2 things we're trying to do here, right? And, oh, actually, hang on. I keep thinking, my turn is the last turn, and it is. I keep thinking theirs is the last turn, and it's not. So I actually have 2 turns. It's the reason we're not doing predictions is oh, well, bits and channel points are different. But the reason we're not doing predictions is because I keep forgetting about it. Okay, so now we need this to be a dub skull. It's not a dub skull, but that's fine. But so they moved. This is where they're hanging out right now. Can I get to that? Probably. Like, these guys at least have like 3 pluses they need to do. And if this guy blocks here and it doesn't knock it down, it'll end up like here or here, which is not what they want. Right. Yes, I think this is a dodge and 2 die uphill here. Probably. Actually, can I... 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. That's better. It's your last reroll. Exactly. Okay, you're not out of scoring range just yet. We'll do that. Okay, I think we have a slight change of plan, depending on what happens here. Yep. Oh no, we don't, because you're still stuck on that. So we do not have a slight change of plan. So that's a... yeah, that's going to be a 2 die regardless. Something happened. Echo Gold, a full year! Thanks so much. Welcome back to subscribers. We're going to try this first. Because we're blitzing with this. Okay, so this is a 75 into 2 die uphill. And we couldn't get it. Like, guys, you're missing that. Yes, this piece has break tackle, but he can't get in here. Because that's also dodge. And I can only use break tackle once. It's very unlikely that we get... Well, we need to get a 4+ on something. Because I need to... Sure, I could run... Like, I could run over here and try to, like... blitz this instead. And then have a piece here. That's just doing... prehensile tail. The problem with that is that this is just a handoff to this guy. Which is pretty darn easy. And, okay, so... That means I don't have anyone in scoring position. Because my opponent rolls POWs when I don't. Okay, so I don't think we can score. Actually, hang on. No, you'd have to be pushed 3 squares. Yeah. Admittedly, I can be cranky about that, but I also did a 2-die uphill. I think I got POWs on. No, I didn't actually get POW. There was nothing to knock him down with. Okay, so here comes the pass. Oh. That's... Wait, what? Wait a minute. No, I don't have enough pieces standing, so it wouldn't work. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I see. I was confused. I thought he was going to do a pass. No, don't. I mean, do. Oh. Okay. Is there anything I can do here? No. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need to push it 3 squares, which I can't. I can only push it like 1, and I'll end up over here. Yeah. So does anyone need like a vanity pass over here? Yeah, you do actually. Okay. Cool. Wait, I have to do like, I'm gonna have to do a 1-die here. That's fine. I KO that dude 3 times and I haven't done anything worse with him. I could also surf this guy, which is easier, but I don't get anything out of it. So, let's not do that. Anything else we can do? Nope. Oh, this is... Okay, well, we got money, but my dudes keep dying, and I'm not, like... I keep getting outbashed by things I should be outbashing. Which is honestly really demoralizing. So our catch is good, our dodge is bad, our GFI is great, our armor is great, our pickup is great, our pass is okay, our injury is good, our casualty is bad, our intercept's bad, our wake up after KO is good, our wild animal is bad. Their dodge is... Hang on. What? Okay. Yeah, their dodge is great, their GFIs are good, their catch is good, their armor is also good. Actually, is it better than ours? Nope. Their injury is okay, their pass is bad, their pickup is good, take root is good. Well, it's actually slightly bad. Stand up is not great, casualty is bad, wake up after KO is good. Intercept didn't work, and the lightning bolt didn't work for us, and that's kind of what messed us up. Block dice. Holy... Wow, okay. I hadn't realized that they rolled this well on block dice. I'm guessing that's why I kind of felt like I was behind all the time, because my dudes were on the floor. Because I rolled the opposite. Oh, okay. See, this is me being like... I realized they were... Like, I was frustrated about something, but... And this is also kind of like the thing that's so tricky, right? Is that you feel like there's something wonky, but you... Because you're not necessarily paying attention. This is like... I rolled twice as many skulls as I rolled POWs. And in this matchup, it's POWs that knock these guys down. And for most of my... you know... And... Here's the opposite. Well, actually, we rolled the same amount of skulls. It's just that they rolled 21 more POWs than us. Yeah, it was like I was forced to rely on blodge, and it didn't work because of this. So that's kind of... That stings, but at the same time, you know, at least no, but there we go. Fixed it. We're back in business. I disgust myself. Now we just have to win a bunch because we've lost. Like, we've lost a lot of games that we shouldn't have lost. Well, that's not true. Like, we came up against good players, or good opponents, or tough matchups, so it's not necessarily that we shouldn't have lost them. It's just that they're a lot easier to lose when you don't have a one-turner.